You'll tell me if I'm strict, but here's the formula I apply for calculating car affordability. Now, you may have seen on my profile videos I've shared about downsizing my car to a smaller car that I could afford to buy cash because I was getting to a point where I was living from paycheck to paycheck because of a vehicle that I couldn't really afford. So the formula I apply, the value of the car must be my annual net salary divided by 2. You may consider this strict, but this is the only way I discovered I could be able to cover the car installment, the insurance and petrol and still be able to live a decent life. My second rule for affordability is the car you buy, you must be able to replace all 4 tires in a given month. The third thing in my affordability list is that you must have at least 25% of the value of your car in savings. Now, I'm not saying that you need to put 25% of the value of your car towards the deposit. My argument is if you don't have sufficient savings, you probably can't afford the car. My fourth check for affordability is, can I afford to service the car out of pocket annually without skipping? And then the last thing in terms of my car affordability rules is in the last week of payday, can I afford to buy a full tank of petrol on the car that I'm buying? Those are my rules. Am I strict? Tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me what your personal formulas are for car affordability.
If you're going to buy a car through finance for the first time, more especially if you're alone, you need to be careful. So at the dealership, there are some extras that they add on your car to make your car more expensive. Remember, the dealership, they are there for business. They don't care about you. So they will try to make more money out of you by adding unnecessary extras on your vehicle. So I know most of the first time car buyers, they don't check the documents or the podium that they give them at the dealership. They just want to sign the contract and move on with the car. And then a few months down the line, they have some regrets. So you need to be careful. Here, I have some of my, I think it's a previous, it's a document, what we call a podium. So what, my car, what was the cost of my car? Some of the unnecessary, expenses or extras they added on my car. So I'm just going to check it for you. So we have tire and rim cover. We also have 2-year travel-free motoring in the event of unforeseen mechanical breakdown. I don't think this is necessary. Your car usually comes with a warranty, so why do you need this? So these are some of the unnecessary extras that will make your vehicle finance more expensive. So you need to be more careful when you buy a car, more especially if it is your first time buying the car alone.
But on Tribe, we are financing cars for 84 months now. We started 60 months, which was 5 years. Then we went on to 72 months, which is 6 years. Now we're on 84 months, paying for a car for 7 years. That is a lot, all right? And for me, it doesn't matter which car, but the whole idea is that it's going to look like you can afford the car because the payments are going to be lower, right? But the interest rate that they're going to collect over 7 years, we're going to make them rich. That's what I'm saying. We are going to make them rich. Then add on top of that, the balloon payment. Guys, it is becoming a disaster, this thing. It is becoming a disaster. So if you do want to finance a car, take a look at the period that you're paying the car for and look at the interest rate. And you will see just how much in terms of interest rate, the actual cost of that car is going to be, and choose wisely.
But on a serious note, after owning a vehicle for about a year, learning about the cost of ownership, and you learn more about the mistakes that you probably made on your first purchase. It sounds hilarious when they explain certain terms to you. I listen to them, I'm like, oh, and I ask questions. I love asking questions. I won't say anything to sort of argue with them or anything of that sort, but I ask questions. I may disagree here and there, but I like listening to them just to learn. And yeah, certain things just sound funny. I remember this one trying to explain why 96 months is reasonable. Sounded so funny. And then this other time I did an exercise for car insurance. I have spent 1 year with my car insurance because I had free insurance for an entire year on my first day of purchase. Comprehensive insurance, I did not have to stress about insurance at all. So I've had car insurance for 1 year, which is okay. Most of their offers are just ridiculous, and I did multiple quotations, right, in various places. I went back to the market this year just to see what I can get, and all of them was so ridiculous, like way more than what I'm paying. I think all of them were close to 2,000 and around 2,000. I'm insured with a bank, like the bank that I'm financed with, and I'm comfortable with it, right? But when I listen to these other companies, I remember a guy trying to convince me to take insurance for 2,000, and I told him no, I actually pay less with my current insurer, but I was just looking to see if there's something that is better. Sana, he spent 5 minutes trying to convince me why I should pay more than what I'm paying just to make a sale, and it sounded hilarious, but I had to then, decline in graceful way. But yeah, you learn a lot about these things, and after a while, when you listen to someone selling a product to you, it just sounds so funny.
Black child, at some point in life, you will be caught between taking that credit and buying that car, or staying without that car and feeling that pressure that you're not successful enough and you're not good enough. And at that point, I'm advising you to not get that car. Unless you extremely need it and you can't do without it, then you should get it. But if it is just that social pressure, the need to feel successful, the need to show that you have done the work, you have worked hard, and you are there now, but it will ruin you financially, I advise you not to get that car. I have been working for so long for myself, and a lot of people are like, why don't you buy a car? Why don't you buy a car? And I haven't bought a car because I feel like it will ruin me financially. Not that I couldn't afford it, but even if I buy it and I could afford it, it will take away my quality of life at the moment. And that has really helped me maintain level base, because I've seen what cars can do to people financially, especially the black child. It is ruining us. This need for success through cars is ruining us, and is putting us in financial disrepute, and it is the problem. It is a huge problem. Even my mom once told me that, she won't feel successful until I buy a car. I should probably say this, hi mom. But I even told her, like, regardless, you can say that, but I will not pressure myself to get a car, because now I have to meet the standard of success. I know myself. For me, financial stability is more important than being seen as successful. The fact that I don't have to worry about bills to pay, I don't have to worry about food, I don't have to worry about anything financially is better than having to go through this whole financial ruin just so other people can approve my own success. I am saying, if you are caught between that phase of having to break your bank and get into credit to buy a car just to feel better about yourself, and you don't actually need it, do not buy it. Do not buy it. Trust me, it's worth it. Do not buy that car.